think you were garrison commander or something.
Oh, yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, and then from where I went to yeah, it was Camp Roberts, and I went to War College, and then came back as a G3.
Then after that's done, then they always think
Wait,
you.
upstairs and
And what about you?
What's the?
I don't think I need it, but okay.
Make sure.
Well, they fired me. I did
Your
the
phone on you?
2-year job that I had for 10.5 years.
Because I think first time I met you was with General Lathrop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I had,
he was the chief of staff.
I worked for 7 secretaries, 3 presidents, 4 sec defs. Yeah, so
How do you keep yourself busy now?
6 region.
Oh, wow.
Region president for 8
I have
years.
no idea.
Okay, wow.
That's my main thing. So I have the Western United States. Very small team. It's only 62,232 this morning. So how big is the guard? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Calgary. So I'm doing that, and I moved over to Southern Nevada.
Oh,
When
wow.
I retired from here. I lived in Morro Bay, and I moved to
You like that better?
Or
did you
Southern
go from
Nevada.
Central Coast
No
to-
taxes, political environment different. Children. I have a brother that lives in Henderson, right now. I'm in Boulder City. Right out of town.
Yeah.
I have a deputy. Mark's one of my deputies.
I find that I'm gonna have to.
Yeah,
ask him about that. I was gonna ask
Hey, I
him about
understand you work for Jay Sweeney.
Yeah.
So, see what he says.
You guys are on candid camera.
Oh, okay. Sergeant Monk,
Sorry.
I'm Jay Sweeney,
Very nice
Officer
to
of
meet you, sir.
Secretary of the Army. How are you?
You're on camera.
Where am I sitting?
Yeah.
Where am I sitting? Over there?
You are in these lovely seats.
Do I need an
Not bucking nose at all.
To go up to the 4th floor for refreshments.
This is where you put the 3 stars?
Not just.
Well, now, what do you do?
I was the paralegal for Colonel Dow for quite a number of years. Now he's kind of like I'm his go-to for anything that's needed, sir. So
Is that your,
I'm the senior paralegal of Camp Roberts.
It's a really interesting camera.
Which
It's
he
like a
hold that
2-way or a
title used to be
3-way.
the staff judge advocate at Camp Roberts.
Yeah, you're-
I'm a Fed technician.
Fed tax.
Yep, and then just M-Day at Camp Roberts.
This is gonna be a problem.
Okay. What do you do?
In Semicons.
Oh, you're right
Yeah, we're very lucky.
there.
We used to live in Heritage Ranch when we first got the job there as a Fed technician.
Oh, that's
Take that
Stan's
45-minute
dad.
drive from point A to point B, transport. But we were able to find and secure housing.
Okay, I'm gonna show everybody who's watching.
Haven't looked back.
Okay.
Are you on camera?
I think so.
You're not on camera.
Well, then, we're good.
There he is.
Okay, bye.
How are you, sir? How are you? How was the travel time here today? I heard it.
Well, I will leave this mouse. He wants to
But it's a short.
unmute him, unmute somebody. You want to unmute
That's
him?
Stan's dad.
Not from Morro Bay. We're in Southern Nevada.
Let's see, maybe.
Oh, and that's his sister.
Yeah, I was just like, you guys like early morning or not?
Or maybe he has to unmute himself.
Way early.
You may not know how to do that.
You know, one time we
Is
had
it
a
Zoom?
meeting in Sacramento, and we had a meeting the next day
Yes.
Say hello if you want.
Hello.
somewhere. So we said, right out
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, they're the ones that are in control of muting. Okay, bye.
Yeah,
Very next day.
all day, and then an evening meeting, and we're probably done by 8 o'clock, we couldn't get in the car and go. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, that was just kind of good. But how did Morro Bay do? Well,
I'm not gonna stay. We lived in Morro Bay for several years. Yeah, so I'm kind of familiar with the area.
so out of Pismo and Morro Bay, which one do you fancy more?
Well, I like Pismo. Susan liked more Bay. But I kind of like her.
These are fun.
I was happy with it.
If they roll.
No, I,
You
Do
know,
they have any walking?
Yeah, I think
walking
so.
mechanisms
That's
on
pretty
them? I
good.
think they do, huh?
It lets you out faster. if you get caught.
I gotcha.
fun. Oh, so some people will be joining by Zoom, that's cool.
that's cool, yeah.
Yeah,
Or
that's
not necessarily Zoom, but by.
upper left corner is Dan's dad.
Yeah.
Oh,
And his sister was there a minute ago too. She's probably on the bottom.
okay, wonderful.
Susan, this thing here follows the speaker.
Uh-huh.
So if I'm talking, well, maybe it's not gonna pick me, but it
Oh,
follows,
this.
Yeah.
that,
it follows the speaker around.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's way slick. Yeah,
So it's probably got 2 or 3 lenses? Because
Yeah,
it looks
well,
like
yeah.
I
3
think
or
it's
4.
a 360.
Well, we see right now 3 lenses, one at the
It
top and
has
the
you
2.
and it has oh my gosh, look at that.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah. Yeah, it's way cool.
That's very cool. They're 3,000 miles away, so
Oh, okay.
they're in Maine.
Mhm.
Maine, oh my gosh, you couldn't get any further.
No, not unless you went to Jones. What was it? Jonestown? Not Jonestown. There's a bay way up between the border of Nova Scotia and
Oh, okay,
Maine. I've been there.
okay,
I've forgotten the name of it. It's Jones something.
okay.
And it's 20 years ago. It was quite
Hey,
desolate.
good
It may
morning,
not
sir.
be anymore.
How you doing?
Oh, wow, how are you?
I'm good.
Hey,
Hi.
hi.
I know you.
How are you? How are you?
Hi, Demeter.
I am
How
great.
are
And
you?
yourself?
I am doing fine.
You're a little sarcastic.
I am always sarcastic.
How was your,
I have no, hi, I'm Jay Sweeney.
how was your accommodations?
Wait until that general gets in here.
Hey, I have no, I'm like, so far down on the list now.
Yeah, go.
Sure. How you doing? I'm doing fantastic. You look good. I hear you got a new boss.
You know my wife.
Hey.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
He's gonna fire me soon.
How are you? Good to see you.
I haven't even got one person to join.
Just make sure you have your patch, so it'll get you up to the next.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you
this
get
is just the waiting room, huh?
Yeah, no, this is where the ceremony is gonna be.
$67,000.
You will.
Maybe I do it upstairs. Thought I did it here.
If I do, I could actually maybe I'll pay somebody to be on the board.
Get in uniform. Good morning, guys.
Why don't you wait till lunch? We gonna lunch after this?
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, so just make sure you guys follow the time. Oh, yeah.
Last night, you mean?
Just right.
Yeah.
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 How's it going?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw that email. Oh my God. Literally, I should write it up at my house.
Hey,
It's such a
little
mess.
discussions.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
we're not.
thank you.
I know, but
Good feedback, so thank you for doing that.
I got to walk in Norway this morning.
Oh, that's cool. Just positive there.
Yes.
Any of us use it?
Okay, let me see.
Yeah.
This is the telephone.
Good morning,
Let me see
sir.
what you heard.
I heard.
Hey, you know how this goes.
Yeah.
Okay, I have met.
And.
Is this a long story?
So I have
Always
met,
gonna be a long story.
I have met probably, I don't know, 50 people. And out of those 50 people, they were all, well, 50 people were part of the 17. Two really
Now we have real fine photo of our tickets, which I will,
Thank you.
it's nice and listen, my bad. But I will find the tickets.
Oh, I.
When we move.
So I said,
I was sitting next to you.
Oh, yeah, no, you're good.
I saw the scene.
You'll probably be Vietnam.
No, that's fine. So I think that we just did for the AOC was, and we probably add in overview on
Perfect.
So we do that, and I'll take an hour. And that's where I think it is. We need to.
It's like, you know, I was at a bar somewhere.
Oh,
San Francisco. Yeah, I know. It's hard to believe. Guys that come from the world.
Right.
You know, years since, you know, and all this. It's always. Jesus says at the end or Jesus. You only get 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to.
Come on in.
Briefing, and then the rest, so 45 minutes of briefing.
Good morning. Come on in.
And then actually walk through, okay, is this reasonable for you to do?
Is that Helen, right?
Maybe it can only be so many days this year.
Helen, right?
I'm guessing Helen and
Ray and
Ray.
Helen.
Come on in. Hi, I'm Soderman. They'll be back here shortly.
These are for him to give.
Yeah.
They're not for me. I'm just
You
delivering.
shouldn't have, no. Those two seats are just for you.
All right.
The name tags, if you could put them on for us.
All right, thank you very much.
Of course, they just give you access to the nice fourth floor.
Yeah, they're more-
Well, if we knew where we were going, it's pretty easy to get here, but it's very.
Hey, you put on uniform. I'm not sure I even fit the uniform anymore.
Keep giving you back.
No, well, we did start on but it only took me to the third floor, they got things that go to the fourth floor. So we were heading to the fourth floor when somebody said, are you going to Dan Dow's? But we're here.
In time for the benediction anyway.
Well, actually, Ray said we have found. He said, he took it and said, he looked at that tire. Added air to all our tires, we can charge him It's called Figaro.
He did all that for free?
Yeah, he was there, like, Ray said, he spent probably an hour.
I took the tire out.
We're glad because the guy that took him in. Hi, hey, hello, you got a haircut.
I did, yeah.
Wow, new guy here.
Hey, we're just messengers for Dan.
Hey, Chad.
If it's okay with,
Oh, yeah, we can move back.
We know each other really well.
Oh, yeah, we've known each other
I got to see
for
pictures of
years.
his children and everything.
Where is Jed sitting?
good question. Don't know what I got there.
Right here, man. Yeah,
He's like, I feel like, yeah.
Yeah, Dan just dropped him off our.
Oh, did you do- oh, is that
Good morning, sir.
Oh,
We just noticed too late.
huh?
I couldn't bring over. Already had other plans.
Yeah.
So I ran out about 2 hours ago. I remember you mentioned it several months ago, but then, you know, you felt.
So I jumped off the tractor, went home and changed shirts.
Great.
Trying to figure out. Morning, sir. What was your name?
Well, we had a flat tire this morning. I was jumping in the car and running to the church to check for echoes at 8:15.
Yeah, I got to give it to you.
Anyway.
I only have 2 more of these, so hopefully.
We don't have to do that because Steele's here and then. Shelley lives where our school got me quick. Ray took it to the. Yeah, they are. They are.
Yeah, it's the thing that ties.
I guess I can just put this on it. On there.
That section
Will that work?
that area.
Hi, sir. How are you? Good, good. How are you? Nice to see our company alumnus here. Yeah, that's right.
Gotta make do.
Huh? Yes.
You doing well?
Yeah.
Good?
Doing great, thank you.
Yeah? I'm surprised you're not out TDY or anything. Thank you so much.
Next one.
Next one.
So is this new?
Oh, okay. They're sending you to hard sleepers.
This is the fourth thing to go Dan Dow. That's how I started out. Yeah, absolutely flat tire.
How did you get that through security?
Sarko.
Good to see you, my man. How you doing?
Well, how are you?
Good, buddy. I'm all right.
I said, do you have a knife in your pocket? He said, yes, I do.
I didn't. It's not really sure they're gonna.
He always run it out with a stick. It's a stick.
Sorry.
It's helpful if you need it, but it's illegal. When he sticks it down in his mouth, let it older for the heat, right? But he forgot
Well, Lester looks really good.
Yeah. It's very steady. He's been there and waving.
Yeah. I mean, their last.
Oh, okay, so.
You know,
I'm not sure who that
But he can see us too.
Yes. I don't know if he can.
It's at the top of your head. I'm not sure where the camera is.
There, now you can see us. Hi, Dan. I mean.
So I think he sees the same screen that we do.
Yeah.
Because it's Zoom, right?
That's really great.
I took one probably out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep doing things.
Well, that's my goal because I wanted to do the one.
Oh, how about
It's right here at the top. Interesting. So it like highlights all the areas. See how it splits it up? This is our camera. It splits it up into like this is the whole view, and then it has so
Right.
so yeah.
But no, I saw the video.
Right here.
However, we aren't sure how, we couldn't get it to add extra hours. Well, we did it 2 or 3 times, we're probably charged.
So I did tell, you know, since I fixed this
No, I'm sure whatever. Just say, we're 6 years old and we tried.
More than trying.
You're not late.
No, we are not late.
You said you're gonna be late.
We found a new place to go get tires today.
Oh, where?
Well, Shelley, she came and picked me up because I didn't have a ride to church for work to cook for Echo. So she came and picked me up. She said, "Tell Ray to go to Figueroa's across from."
Is that in Paso?
No.
Some food for that.
And anyway, he just turned that tire one way everywhere. He took it off, everything, couldn't find anything. Added air to all our tires. So he said he spent about an hour and charged us.
We're coming over the house.
Really?
Huh?
When are you coming over the house?
Right now. No. I got work today. Right after this. Yeah. And then tomorrow.
Same hours?
So who cut your hair?
Friday, Saturday?
Casey Simmons.
I just wanted to go, hello, I'm gonna be watching from upstairs. Yeah, all right, so we'll see you in a little bit. Yes. Okay, thanks, Kim. And you need to coordinate calendar. I know. It just won't happen until. I just wanted to say hi.
Hey, hi. How are you? Your chair name says you're sitting here. Where's your place? Yeah.
Somebody made a really good.
Well, the tables that are there are like too. The idea was we could leave.
So did you drive upstairs?
This is really roll easy, so if we bump into you.
If you want, I could go down the hallway.
That's what I bet you
Take you down to Department 10.
Emma, where are you from? You're not from Lakeport, you're from Bayport.
Oh, well.
So we really have like. So long.
She got a rocker and everything?
I know, I can't believe that happened to
I love dessert. Jolly John.
Got arrested.
Need to be. He's very.
How you doing?
Get out of office. I think I'm ready.
I think so. I'm in a. There's Diane.
You want me to start fighting everyone down?
Say that again.
She has a.
Campaña, sir. And they didn't let you have it while you were there, right? They didn't let you have it while you were there, right? Well, no, not yet. I put in for it a couple times since I got my toughest class. I haven't got anything yet. No snacks. I'm excited. But we'll see. All right, this is 5-minute warning, everyone. 5-minute warning until we start commencing.
Yeah. They definitely have different ideas about things.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
You better shut mine off.
Billy would like to know that.
Yeah.
And so I just looked at him, smiled, and
Back when you could do that. Vibrators out. Yeah. Oh, I see. So we used to go to church, Catholic church, with his mom, who was here alive. And of course, the priest would come 20 minutes later, and the phone flip phone rang loud. And the priest said, hello.
I presumed it was so many. This thing is it's called a hound.
Yeah.
Obelisk looking deal. So you just put that in the center of the virtual meeting channel and radio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your city, second grade, you're focus on you and everyone else.
Yeah, I just called her and I texted her as well, so, yeah.
That's really great.
All right, it's an hour.
Somebody in the car.
Right.
That's the best place for the camera.
Does she have any idea she's on camera?
I don't.
Lisa.
You're really an absentee.
Your son. When we were, yeah.
All right, everyone ready?
Ceremony will now begin.
All right, good morning. Good morning. I see some familiar faces, and it's wonderful to see so many of you here. I want to say so many. When I talked to Dan, he's like, oh, I'm going to do it at my office. Be really, really small. We just do it in my office, and look how that turned out. So, but this is the theme, I think, for today is community, right? And it's so good to see so many different people from our community here in San Luis Obispo. I'm also live San Luis Obispo community county resident. So it's so good to see so many people from our local thing, even a couple of Windsors, a couple of people from the deployment, General Malenga. So I'd like to extend a warm welcome to the Honorable John Pashon, First District Supervisor. Where is he? Looks like they're
not
not in their seats.
Okay,
They're not in their seats. I don't know. So I don't know if he's off doing something with Debbie Arnold. She would be the other one. Okay. So and especially Assistant District Attorney Eric Dobroff, who where is he? I just met him earlier. There he is. Without Eric's help, Eric, as the ADA, took over for Dan while we were deployed for the last year. And so without you, we really couldn't have had him here, and still, things needed to happen for the citizens of San Luis Obispo County. So really, thank you for keeping the trains running on time, as we say, while he was gone. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And, I see an old friend, Jay Sweeney, Command Sergeant Major retired Jay Sweeney back there, former civilian aide to the Secretary of the Army. And so, like I said, welcome to Dan's small army of teammates that he's worked with over the years. You, for those of you who can't tell, some of you are in civilian clothes. You can't swing a stick around here without hitting a general or a colonel. And special welcome. Where's Wendy? Okay, there. Oh, way off in the corner. Okay, hi, good to see you again, Wendy. So Dan's wife of almost 32 years. Yeah. Next year or next week?
Next week.
Next week is we got Jed, who is a senior at Templeton. Right, and Chloe is somewhere on the. I guess I'm looking this way.
Yep. I
So
don't think it's on there yet. So
okay, Chloe, his daughter, who goes to Boise State, should be on here shortly. And Dan's father is on as well.
Upper left corner.
From Zoom. There we go, Lester. Good to see you. And Wendy, your parents are here as well. So
I have Dad, Robin are right here in the front. My
Good.
dad is a chief petty officer for the Coast Guard.
I see that. I see that. Thank you for your service, sir. So that's very cool. So
The two supervisors are.
Oh, we are there. So,
Sorry, we're late.
We were upstairs.
So you were supervising. You were supervising something.
We were on Navy time.
The Honorable, which means you were late. So the Honorable John Duchamp and the Honorable Debbie Arnold, thank you very much for joining us. So today's a very special occasion, and again, I was so happy that Dan decided to do this here in the community, right? We're a community-based force, and so this is a chance for some of the people. There's a lot of Army folks in here that see this stuff all the time, but there's some people in here that this may be the first, or they don't have very much interaction with the Army National Guard, right? And we're a community-based force, and so it's very good to let you into our world, right? This is a chance to let you into our world. So I really appreciate you coming here, and I'm happy to do this. So my name is Brigadier General Rob Wooldridge. I'm the Deputy Commanding General for Operations in the 40th Infantry Division. We're based out of Los Alamitos down in Los Angeles. And I've had the privilege of working closely with Dan at the 40th Division, where he now serves as our judge advocate, right? So he's our top lawyer. And we have a small law firm in the division, about 12 lawyers. And we have some of them represented here. And so Dan, he's our head of our dedicated legal team. And he's charged with ensuring that we are prepared to care for the rights of more than 20,000 soldiers. So when a division goes to war, it has about 20,000 soldiers underneath it. And so Dan's responsibility, I know he's got a huge responsibility here as a district attorney, but also on the military side, he's got a huge responsibility there. And we couldn't have chosen a more capable individual for this job. He's the right person at the right time for this critical role. So, and that's how it works in the National Guard, right? Is that you get promoted when you're going into that new job. So this job that he's talking about, that's what comes with the promotion. And he's not just a citizen soldier. He's a man of deep faith and generosity. So just at the human level, we were deployed together. I see some of the other folks from the deployment here. So we were just in the Middle East for over the last year. We were there for 10 months. And so Dan, again, just as a human, he's always there. He extends a helping hand to those in need. You can tell my voice is breaking a little bit. He helped me out. My father passed away on the deployment, and Dan was there just as a good human, and some of the other folks in the audience too. So just really appreciate not only what you do for the community, what you do for the Army, but what you are as a man. So thank you for that. And so a little known fact, by the way, Dan and I share some roots here. We were both born in Massachusetts. Right, so we are where the American Revolution, happened and our nation first began. So that's kind of cool. But as I said, I'm a resident of SLO County, and so he's my district attorney, right? And I did vote for you every single time. I intend to vote for you again in 2026, just to get that out of the way. but his Army service record is remarkable. Started in 1989 as a private, so just straight out of high school. Learned Hangul, right, or the Korean language, right, at Defense Language Institute. And isn't the former commander of the DLI in here? Yes. There he is, great, at your great institution up there. So, and then, you know, as an officer, he has 3 deployments: Kosovo, Iraq, and the latest one that he did with us to Kuwait. So that's 3 years away from community and family, right? And so those are big commitments. And last year, when he could have retired, Dan chose to continue to serve and deploy once more with us, you know, serving the citizens of California and the nation. So I'm truly grateful to still have you as my teammate for the next couple of years, right? Yes, sir. Next couple of years. Okay. All right. This means getting the Eagle means you can't like hang it up right away. So you gotta hang out. So, but thank you for your tireless dedication to the California National Guard, and your hard work has been an impact on not just the Army but this community. So I really appreciate that. And Wendy and Jed, you know, and did Chloe get on there?
She is on there, but she's got her camera's not working.
Okay, that's fine, as long as she can hear us. So I want to thank you, I want to thank your family, so I want to thank you guys for your sacrifice and support of his calling to defend his state and nation. And so Wendy's been putting up with his shenanigans for 32 years, almost 32 years.
And vice versa.
Yeah. But
we still like each other, thank God.
That's good. But I think it's appropriate to give the family and, again, his coworkers a round of applause for all the support you give. So again, letting you into our world, this is a big deal, right? Making colonel is a big deal. So in the California National Guard alone, we have almost like 1,000 lieutenants, which is the lowest officer rank. It's what you come in out of college. We got like 1,000 lieutenants. We've got 26 colonels, right? And so this is a huge deal, you know, going from 1,000 just down to 26. And these accomplishments reflect not just the support of his family, right, and coworkers, but Dan's years of dedication, hard work, and sacrifice. So congratulations on this well-earned promotion, Dan. We're going to get the ceremony started. First, what we're going to do is we're going to take the oath of office, right? And I know that there's some public servants in here that do that here at the community level. But for us, this is the oath of office as an Army officer. And it's a lot like wedding vows, right? So both require a deep commitment and a promise to stand by your responsibilities. So it's fun to recommit and redo your vows every time we get promoted. And in the National Guard, some of you will notice that because we're a community-based force, we take a vow to both the president and the governor, and he'll do that today, reflecting the dual responsibilities that we have to our state and nation since the National Guard was first mustered in Massachusetts, right, in 1636. If you don't know, the National Guard is the oldest military branch in America, right, since 1636. So, are you ready for the oath?
I'm ready, sir.
All right. Okay. All right, so raise your right hand. I, Dan Dow,
I, Dan Dow,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
foreign
foreign and domestic.
and
And I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
And I take this obligation freely,
And I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion.
or purpose of evasion.
And I will well and faithfully
And I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of Colonel in the California Army National Guard.
of Colonel in the California Army National Guard.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. All right, so that and like I said, the oath, that's what gives us as officers our power, right? That we swear allegiance to not a king, not a president, but an idea. And so now that he has sworn that oath or resworn that oath, now we get to do the rank as well. So and now, so Jed and Wendy, if you would come on up. This is a big moment for your dad who's worked really hard to achieve this milestone. So if you would come up and help promote him, I will step out of the way because you guys are the centerpiece now.
All right. We'll take the jacket off.
So while we're doing that, and by the way, when Sergeant Monk is about to read the orders. So if you look in the training circular, attention to orders does not mean stand up and come to the position of attention. So it just means pay attention. So when he says stay seated, when he says attention to orders, if you would go ahead and read the promotion orders, please, Sergeant Monk.
I'll do that first.
Attention orders. The President of the United States has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities of Lieutenant Colonel Dan Dow. In view of these qualities and demonstrated potential for increased responsibility, he is therefore promoted in the United States Army to the rank of Colonel with the effective date of May 2nd, 2024. Order signed by Daniel R. Wilkinson, General Chief, National Guard Bureau.
That's now a valuable artifact because he just retired yesterday. So, and you did it right. So this is the first rank where you have to pay attention to which way the eagles face. So you got it right. They're facing forward. When you put these on, make sure that you do that as well. So why don't you get that on?
So you want to put that in?
Sure, is it easier for you?
I think so.
All right.
Make sure you got you should have the eagle that's facing this way. This is you. There you go. Good.
It's an IQ test,
We did practice upstairs.
I know. Not that it helped.
You gotta hook it, and then
Come on. Just gotta wait before it falls off.
so at this point, it's my pleasure to introduce the newest colonel in the Army, Dan Dow. So
Thank you, sir. All right, thank you. Wow. It's a huge day, and it's a great honor to me that you all would take time out of your day to come here and help celebrate and commemorate this time. As the general said, I was hoping actually just to do something small in my office, just kind of him and Wendy and Jed. But then I got to be thinking about the importance of our traditions that we have in military service. And it's not, even though I don't want it to be about me, it isn't about me. It's about recognizing positions that the government has created and has given our military officers. And it's important for every soldier, no matter whether you're a private or a general, to be able to understand the people that have gone before us and the traditions that have been set for us. So I'm here representing the rank of colonel, which is certainly a distinguished position to be able to hold. But again, it's not really about me. I happened to join the Army in 1989 as a private. As the general said, I never dreamed that I would one day even be an officer, let alone become a lieutenant colonel, a field grade officer. And in fact, when my family came to my promotion in 2018 to lieutenant colonel, I said, I'm sure this is it. And so my mom and dad came from Maine all the way for that. That was the one promotion they came to. And it's really great to see my dad. Hi, Pops, up in the upper left-hand corner. I don't know if we're going to be able to hear from them, but my mom can't be here today because she passed and went to heaven about 3 years ago, September 7th of 2021. And miss her very much. But I know that from where her vantage point is, she has strong faith in Christ, as does my family. And I know that she's there, and I'm going to see her again one day. And she's very proud of this day and this moment. So thank you, Papa, for being there. And I've got some other family, my sister Joanna, other dear friends, my sister Esther down below, some neighbors, and Suzanne's in there. I think there's other people that are not even on that screen right now, but to all my family and friends, I just want to thank you for taking time as well to tune in on Zoom. Wow, since 1989, there have been so many really important times in my military career where, and first of all, I loved basic training. I loved AIT. In fact, I joined the National Guard in Virginia, the Virginia Army National Guard in '89 after 1 year of college, and fell in love with it to where a year and a half later, I volunteered for active duty because of Desert Shield and Desert Storm starting. I was hoping to go there, but the Army had different plans. They said, we don't need radio and teletype operators. We need linguists, intel linguists. So where Colonel Kevin Rice ran the Defense Language Institute. That's where they sent me. So I spent a year in Monterey learning Korean and watching in the day room on the TV as the war was happening in Iraq for Desert Storm. And that was a really important time. We were so ready and wanting to go, but we had a job to do and to learn. But from that point on, I've just enjoyed every day in the Army. I love it. I love the values that the Army has reinforced. I think values that my parents instilled in me in the small community where I grew up in Maine. But there's an acronym for leadership that the Army teaches. And I carry around this, I don't know how many soldiers have their soldier's card with them, but I keep it because I want it to be known that these things are important to me. And leadership, the acronym for leadership is loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. And I'm proud of the United States Army for working hard to instill those values in every next generation of soldiers. And I know that it had an incredible effect on me. I want to thank leaders like General Wooldridge, General Malenka, all my fellow colonels now here in the room, and those that are soon to be. Lieutenant Colonel Windsor has been selected, and the same day that I was, so he's just waiting to pin on as well. And it's very exciting to be here with all of you. But I don't want to really give you my whole bio because that's not what we're here for. But I just want to acknowledge that there are so many people that I've worked with. I see several NCOs here from Camp Roberts, Sergeant Harrigan, Sergeant Whitman, and Ann and Debbie, and so many of you that I've served with over the years have made me who I am. It's not, again, about the individual. It's about the team. For a while, the Army had a slogan called an Army of One. It really was kind of misunderstood because it meant, each individual should kind of take ownership of the Army and own the values that we have and work strong as an individual. But we can't survive. We can't meet our mission to fight our nation's wars if we were doing it alone. So it's the team working together. So thank you all for being here, all of my colleagues. And I just saw my dear friend, Jerry Hessick and Tom Beindorf, who were deployed with me in Iraq in 2010 with the 224th Sustainment Brigade. And these two guys are like brothers. Each deployment you go on, you create a new family of people that you go through the challenges, whether they be combat challenges or the threat of combat, or whether it be a lot of the high stress from the environment that you're in and the demand on your time, the demand on your decision making, and having to solve problems when there really aren't a lot of easy ways to solve problems. And I just want to acknowledge you, Tom and Jerry, as three musketeers. I was Spike, I think, and we had Jerry, Tom, and Spike on that deployment, the three lawyers, and we will forever be brothers, along with the people from my most recent deployment. Colonel Larry Manazian can't be here today, but he's a dear brother who lives in Fresno. Right here, Major Frank Batar, our international law, operational law attorney in Kuwait, who did a phenomenal job. I'm just proud to be associated with so many wonderful Americans that work hard every day to protect our country, to live the American dream, to live the American values that the Army preaches. And Daniel Gonzalez, Chief Warrant Officer 3, our legal administrator, his job was one of the hardest in our legal office because everything at the end of the day would depend on the support that we had, and Chief Gonzalez would make sure that that our paralegal staff knew what it was that we needed, and that he would gather all the resources that maybe we didn't have, and a million other things I can't even tell you. But Chief, it's good to have you here. Sergeant Coleman worked together, the 224 Sustainment Brigade as well, and congratulations on your selection and future promotion to Master Sergeant. I couldn't think of a better NCO at this time to be pinned and to take that lead role at the 40th Infantry Division. So I'm excited for that. Debbie Claffey, Major Debbie Claffey, she was a second lieutenant maybe when I first met, and she works out here at Camp Roberts. She's now a major, I'm sure soon to lieutenant colonel, hopefully in the near future. But another person that we deployed to Iraq together, and I was the trial counsel advising her on investigations that she was having to do. In the Army, we when something happens, we get a tip about something bad happening, we launch an investigation and we appoint some officer to go and gather the facts. They don't, they just go out and ask questions, they gather evidence, and then as lawyers, we have to review that and see if findings have been made and substantiated and what to do. And so she learned a lot, I would think, as a second lieutenant doing an important investigation over in Iraq. Goodness. I think I'm gonna wrap it up with a couple of important things. As I said, that this is not about me. I just want to say that I believe that each one of us as human beings are created by God for a particular purpose, and we don't know what that is, but He'll kind of open up doors. And my philosophy has been to walk through open doors, and joining the Army was one of those open doors. It was two young NCOs that were upperclassmen to me in college in Virginia, who said, "Hey, Dan, college is expensive. My parents didn't have a dime to help me with college." And so these two young men had joined the Army. They were in the Virginia Army National Guard, infantry soldiers. And they said, "You got to go infantry. You got to join the Army. You'll grow up. You'll get tough. You'll learn some things, and you'll get to see the world. And they'll also give you some money for college." So after 1 year in college, I took that challenge. And Papa, I apologize today for not telling you in advance that I was going to join the Army before I signed. But
It worked out okay.
It worked out okay. And I did. I intentionally withheld that information from my parents because I was nervous about whether they would like me leaving college to join the Army. But they came to my basic training graduation. They were both very proud of that. But again, just back to that point, that it was these two guys that I looked up to. They were men of deep faith. And at that time in my life, I was really looking for people who weren't fake in their faith and just kind of going through the motions. These guys were really people that I respected a lot. And so they were mentors to me personally. So when they told me to join the Army, I thought, well, I trust these guys. So I joined the Army, and they might even be on here. Kurt Lear and Jeff Jones, I sent them the link, and they were interested in joining. I'm the only one of the three that's still in the Army. But I want to thank Jeff and Kurt for encouraging me to join the Army, because it truly has been a remarkable part of my life journey. And I don't want to leave out Spike, my dear brother Spike back here. His wife, Maya, works in our office as a deputy DA. And Spike is a combat pilot for the Army, retired as a chief warrant officer or major. You were both warrant and
both warrant and commission. Yeah.
So warrant's probably higher, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So Spike Diesmeyer, a retired Army pilot, and we've been a part of a dual family now for a while, with his Army service and with Maya's service in this office as a colleague and a friend as a deputy DA. But I just wanted to kind of close with the fact that military service is an honor. I'm incredibly grateful to our country for affording me the opportunity to participate in what I believe is the best fighting force that our world has ever seen. Our country goes through challenges every generation, and I'm confident that we're going to rise to every challenge that we're currently facing and that come in the future to us, whatever it is, because that's our obligation. We're committed to it, and because of the fine women and men that are in our armed forces, I'm confident we will stand ready to meet any challenge, whether it's here fighting fires or going back to the Middle East or Asia, wherever in the world. You've got an amazing fighting force in the United States military. So I'm sorry I didn't mention everyone by name, but I am at the end. We are going to have a benediction, and I want to just point out I have my family online, my other family here, my father-in-law Rob. I love you, Chief Petty Officer Rob Wanzer. I'm so proud of him. He gave me my very best friend in Wendy, who we've now been married just shy of 32 years. And I love you, and I thank you for your service in the Coast Guard. 36 years or 34 years in the Coast Guard, many years of active duty, and then many years in the Coast Guard Reserve. And he served during the Vietnam era, and I want to just thank you for your service. Love you very much. And Arlene, Mom, love you. Thank you for your support and encouragement. And just love you. And I'm so glad that you're here as well. And then to all of my colleagues that are in the office that might be upstairs watching in the break room, as the general said, the work that we do here is so important. And it went on seamlessly while I was gone because of all the work that they do every day. You know, frankly, I get credit, public credit, for the good work that our staff is doing day in and day out. And I am so proud every time I get a chance to go in the community and tell them about the good work that our paralegals, our advocates, our, you know, behind the scenes finance and accounting team, IT people, our legal clerks, attorneys, investigators, and the managers, because each one of them is committed to protecting our community by aggressively prosecuting crime in a fair manner to the accused and protecting the rights of crime victims. And I think that the mission of this office is so compatible with the mission of the United States Army and the California Army National Guard, because we want to do what's right every single day. If you have a question, it's what is the right thing to do morally, ethically, legally, and that's what you do each and every time. And so I'm proud to work with such an amazing group of professionals here in our county. And I want to thank both Supervisor Bichong and Supervisor Arnold for being here, dear friends and constituent, both of you constituents, but I happen to live in John's district now, used to live in Debbie's. Thank you for being here. And I also want to thank Ray Johnson, who is like an adopted dad for me and adopted grandparents, and his wife Helen, grandparents to our children. Ray was the mayor of Atascadero, but he's a retired commander in the Navy, pilot. He landed birds on little floating boats. And so my hat goes out to you, sir. I salute you and thank you for your service. And he retired. He served in the Pentagon. They were trying to convince him to stay even longer, and he decided to retire and serve in a different manner. But your family, and I love you, Ray and Helen, very much, and want to thank you for being here. So I think that's about it. I could spend time, talking about each and every person that's here. And I just want you to know that I appreciate you taking your time to be here. It really does mean a lot to me and to Wendy. And you're all invited to come upstairs as soon as this is done. We'll be wrapped up very quickly. Sorry that, yeah, they were on time, actually. I said 30 minutes, or it's 11:29. So we're going to go upstairs to the 4th floor. And to get there, hopefully you got a name tag that has an Army seal on there, but that's technically what my staff upstairs has been told is the ticket to get in up there. So if you don't have one, then tag along with myself or with Nancy. Nancy, can you raise your hand? By the way, I want to give a final shout out and thanks to Nancy Lovelace. So Wendy's my right hand in life. Nancy is my right hand here in this office. Nancy serves as the Administrative Services Officer. And I think, I don't know, I couldn't do her job because of how complicated I am as a person. So I want to thank you, Nancy, for being resilient and being adaptable and flexible when I shift my demands and priorities on a daily basis and probably, during the days. And your support to me is incredibly, I want to think of the right word, but it's incredibly meaningful to me, and it's very helpful. And I would not be able to serve our community the way that I do without you providing all the support here in this office that I need. So thank you very much. I think that's, sorry. Sergeant Monk. How did I leave out Sergeant Monk? He's hiding. So come over this way. So Sergeant Monk has been a friend and a colleague for 10 years. We just figured it out, about 10 years. He's been deployed many times. He lives in San Miguel with his dear wife and four now children. He just had his 4th while we were deployed to Kuwait. He left Kuwait, came back, was there for the birth, and then came back to Kuwait. And this man is an inspiration to every soldier, whether they're enlisted or officers, because of his passion for physical fitness. He ran our run club over in Kuwait, where I don't know how many members you had while you were there, but a couple hundred members of the run club, where people would log their runs every single day. And he has challenged me every single time over the last 10 years to do my best on my fitness test. We would run together on weekend drills, and when it was very hot up at Camp Roberts. But I want to thank you, Sergeant Monk, and he's really the action officer for today, and that's what we had him read and publish the order. But it's been a pleasure to work with you, and grateful to have you here in our community, also to live in San Luis Obispo County. And thank you for all of your service to the United States Army.
Thank you,
So, I want to get a chance to personally greet everyone. So at the very end, after the benediction, we're going to open this door. We could probably open it now. I think it's too late. It's already warm in here. But if you want to, I would like to personally shake all your hands before you go up to the reception, if you would like that. But given that it might take a little bit of time, it wouldn't, no harm, no foul if you end up going straight up to the 4th floor. But the way to get to the 4th floor, if you come to shake hands with me first, come this way, turn right just outside this door, and then back by the reception and back out the door that you came, go up 1 floor, and our reception at the 4th floor will direct you to our conference room where we've got the refreshments.
Sir?
Did I leave anything out?
Yeah, just one thing if possible.
Yes.
I think there's one more thing that
We're gonna do that upstairs.
okay, sounds good.
All right. Well, again, thank you so much for being here. Commander Ray Johnson, would you be willing to give an invocation or a benediction?
Sure.
Feel free. You can come here or you can stand there.
Let's bow together as we pray. Lord, we're grateful that we live in a country that allows us to serve in the military and be a man of faith as well. And Dan is both. For his service in the military, we're grateful to his service to us as members of this county and his other role as district attorney. We're grateful. We just pray for your blessing upon him as he rolls out another generation, another position in the military, and all the people he'll be working with. Just bless him in that effort. And we thank you for the opportunity to share this promotion with him. We ask this in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Dan.
Yes. Oh, I have a thing that I didn't see them here to remind me. But I want to present, thank you very much, Helen. I want to present these to my best friend. Actually, she agreed to marry me while I was on active duty. And I was in Monterey and she was in Maine, and we had this long distance relationship. Back when they did that thing called letter writing, I think we got letters, three times a week from each other. And so I was in the Army, and she's now been an Army wife. But for 4 years of our marriage, where I had a break in service, for 32 years. I got in the Army 35 years ago. Crazy. But for our 32 years of marriage, we've been in the Army, and she has had to deal with all of the times away. And Jed, I've missed some of Jed's games and events and birthdays and things like that. So I'm very indebted to my family. And Chloe, you too, if you're still on there, I love you to the moon and back, and I look forward to seeing you soon. So I just wanted to close with that.
Cool.
All right. So thank you.
I get the first one.
I'm gonna roll myself out.
I know, this too. Cheers. Very good job.
It might be a minute though. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just fine. That would have been how a National Guard, a citizen army, would save you.
Okay.
Yes, well, that was nice.
Let me know.
It's been too long.
I've heard it. We gotta go out this way.
Hi, how are you?
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, that's here's roll. Yeah.
Tired, doing the grandpa thing. Probably not as hard as you guys do. Look at mine. On the way back.
Pardon me, sorry.
I'll just show you the most
Yeah, take a minute.
I'll take it. One, two, three.
I love it. I like flipping it down. It's a little bit smaller. I'll drop it down. That's it.
Nothing wrong with that. Nope. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's all good. It's all good. No, it's all good.
This one just like I dropped it just practice me. Had to get a hold of it. I was in the board for a minute.
Hey, I guarantee you your wife would make it.
Find out. We got a good job for you.
Can you stick around and see upstairs?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is good. This is.
Trying to get through?
There we go. That's very.
She met her on and the girl was in my.
Thank you.
So I knew.
Thanks, Mike.
There's an elevator.
It's just like yeah, reset.
Thanks for appreciate it. It's right here. Oh, it's easy. He's the kind of guy you want to work for. So, thank you for helping.
Steve, what's going on, brother? Thank you. Thank you.
He almost did, but then he wanted to get some other.
I didn't want anything to happen. You know, but he came back. So he wanted to get it right. Always.
No, I moved back to South Carolina.
There we go.
That is very good.
So Tom and Jerry, they were anonymous. Tom and Jerry.
Thanks for being here. I'll see you upstairs.
Frankie Habibi.
I see the birds, I see the cut. And he sees the other guy. First child. I knew it was not.
Right.
He's not.
You know how we do.
But getting her there. You get this out and getting her feeling okay.
Yeah, I got his daughter.
It's amazing.
My daughter.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5.
We're gonna turn it around.
Take your babies and they're both.
Oh my goodness.
Awesome.
I don't know what happened.
Dan had hair back.
That's why I keep hearing that.
I did.
Nice.
Sir, that was, yeah, that was, yeah.
Oh, that is hilarious. That is funny.
She's stuck in court.
Yeah, she's in D3 right now. She's covering my calendar. No, I'm talking. She's not.
Hey, here you go.
Western graduation.
Yeah.
Hey, brother.
How are you doing?
I went home and got cleaned up just a little bit.
Actually, now square up a little bit. There you go.
Kind of got it away.
You really do.
There you go. I got a few.
All right, cool.
It was beautiful. Specimens. Let me get the eagle up there. 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
I know that's good, sir.
You know.
Nice.
You know.
Nice.
Good to see you, bud.
I know, I just want to say congratulations.
Yes, yeah, accepted it. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was talking to Sergeant Blow the other day. He told me that you guys were talking about the things to do to improve the 40th ID and drill weekend. So he gave me a lot of ideas. It needs work. So hopefully I can inject a little bit of life and energy.
Yeah, they'll let me in, I think.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm doing great, sir. I'm doing great. Congratulations. Congratulations. Big deal.
That's amazing. And so,
Yeah.
I know there's sort of kind of
It is where it's at. Yeah. You know, absolutely. Yes, I was the first sergeant. I was the acting first sergeant at the time without the diving.
You know what? I see that type of future. You've got that kind of soldier care, detail, and years of experience. I mean,
I appreciate it, sir.
that would be really cool.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I can't run like Sergeant Monk, but I do a spin class. Yeah, they're trying to get me.
Do the thing that you know is good for you.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
I'm trying to get the games like Coleman over there.
Have you guys met both Lieutenant Starr? He's actually in trial, so if you want to see him in trial.
Oh, really?
He's down noon, so he's going to go back. Yeah, he's in trial.
He needs to update something.
Okay.
You're like, while I'm here.
Did we get a picture? You and me? Let's get a picture, and then I gotta spend some time.
Yeah, when you get up there.
My buddies.
I'm sorry, my meter's almost up. So.
Can somebody?
Yeah, I got you.
I got you. You want to do this one or?
Oh, absolutely not.
Decisions.
How would you
We'll go
get
here first, and then we'll go that way.
How old you get upstairs?
Actually, I'm.
Are you doing group pictures upstairs?
Hi, guys.
I know, we do group pictures.
Can we do a group one? Yeah.
I'll take it for you guys.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you
Hey,
so much
Captain Tar,
for being
Major Batar.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
Where do you want to be?
We're gonna get a picture.
Like also.
You're the man of the hour, man. You're the middle.
Gotcha.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
This is much better for pictures than upstairs, so this is.
Army guys, let's get it.
All
Okay.
right. No, just because we have a different uniform, why don't we get in the front? It'll be more visually appealing if the camouflaged guys.
Or split 2 by 2.
You're a major, I know.
We could do 2 on one side, 2 on the other.
Wherever you want to go.
Oh, make a decision.
Yeah, there you go.
That makes more sense.
One. Oh, wait, look for her first. Go left to right. Now right. Here we go.
Where are we looking?
Forever.
The left, right. All
Okay.
right, now I'm sorry.
Got it. So weird.
Next. All right, one more. All right, there we go. All right.
Oh.
Thank you.
I don't know what just happened. Yeah.
Did you know maybe Tom Bindor? So
No, Tom and Jerry are.
Yeah.
It was such a missed opportunity for you to do something else other than the
You're probably better off not knowing us. So.
These guys are literally brothers. Thankfully, the last 6 years we've gotten together like every other year here. Jerry's dad lives in the Atascadero, and then Tom's now in
West LA. Ventura.
beautiful part of California.
There you go. There you go.
West.
Did you say West LA and Ventura? Those two places are like.
Work in West LA, live in Ventura. So it's I
What's the
can
name
claim
of the city
both.
that you live? That's the city I love. Like, it's right near the Reagan Library.
Ohio?
No,
Park?
Okay, Oak Park, but I thought you were right near the Reagan Library.
Which is Oak Park is.
It is Oak Park. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was a different.
It's Southern California geography. I know that's it's not.
Central.
There's no voters down there. Sorry, I don't know down there. So
Everything's south of
exactly. Yeah.
It's all alive.
Yeah, right.
Well, we should
Get a
go.
quick picture with Jerry and I. Get a quick picture with Jerry and I.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sir, yeah.
Can we do it?
Let's go out this. Okay. Gotcha,
There's
sir.
one more. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's all right. I'm gonna go on this side. Jerry.
There it is. There it be.
There it is.
Oh, thank you.
And here we go. Love it. Love it.
So you gotta share them with me because my camera and my assistant.
Yes,
we'll take that. Absolutely. Yes. All right, let's go upstairs.
Let's hit it.
I gotta figure it out.
No, it didn't.
Okay, let's have.
Oh, let's do it.
Right there or right here? Okay.
Oh, I like that.
Ooh, that works good. It's too fancy.
Yeah, that's.
Let's just try not to turn it off. You can throw it like you did. It was very, that was fancy. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, say cheese. All right.
All right. Perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect photographer. All right.
Thank you.
We'll see you upstairs.
Oh, is there, let me grab one of these.
Yeah, that's what I was grabbing too.
Yeah, there's plenty of extras there.
So the Zoom is over, I guess?
I think it's over. Bye, Papa. Bye, Joanna, Esther, Chloe, Addie, Aunt Marcia. I didn't see you earlier,
Hi,
Aunt Marcia.
Daniel.
Hello.
With me, actually.
We enjoyed seeing
And unfortunately, the microphone is not working where I can't hear you. So
He can't hear.
Just making sure we didn't skip it.
I did unmute.
I can't hear you, but hopefully it's capturing what you're saying on the recording. It's turned down here.
Okay,
But
all right. We love you.
Congratulations to you.
We're proud of you.
thank you, Papa. Appreciate that.
Congratulations.
All right. Bye. We're gonna go upstairs for the refreshments. Love you.
Okay, you too. God bless you.
Just helping with cleaning up a little bit.
Now, if you, could move this on, this whole.
Yep, I will. This is
If you want to put it on the piano bench.
leave.